Welcome back to Metroid Fusion. We are in Sector 2. We're still struggling to get out of the reactor area and having made our way into TRO. And we've just defeated the source of the infection? The viney infection. And along the way, we got the space jump. And plasma, finally a decent beam. So, complete transparency. This video is not recorded directly after the previous one. In fact, I had since, after the previous video, recorded almost the entire Let's Play. But a sequence of events happened along the way that was partially my fault and partially the fault of happenstance that led to me just being in more and more of a sour mood, and I felt like I was not making the most pleasant videos, and I wasn't being fair to the game. Even looking back at the videos that I've done thus far, I feel like I've attempted to be as fair as possible with critique and praise, both. But I also feel like, as far as a proper Let's Play of the game goes, I haven't been as respectful of the game as I should be. So from here on out, will not be as blind as it otherwise could be, but I feel like it's going to make for a better experience at the end of the day. So now that we're here, we still need to just get out. We have key hunters to deal with, and now that all the vines have retreated, I am very glad these key hunters are just kind of dumb. I keep forgetting. I keep forgetting that you cannot wall jump when you have space jump. Which I suppose actually brings me to another note that I kind of wanted to make, which is I've been doing a lot of comparing of this game to Super Metroid. And that's partially because I am a self-admittedly big fan of Super Metroid, but also because when this game was released, the last game that had been out was Super Metroid, and we sat on that for years, eagerly anticipating Fusion. So many people that played Fusion, not everybody, because some people Fusion was their first Metroid game, but especially the old Metroid crowd, they were comparing this game to Fusion, or to Super, every step of the way. And that's kind of what I've been doing thus far, but thinking about it, especially now that I've experienced a large portion of the game coming after this, and I've had a moment to collect my thoughts, I suppose, I don't think it's especially fair to, because Fusion is trying to do something very different from Super. And while at their base they are both Metroidvanias, I feel like most of the decisions and gameplay choices that they made in Fusion were done to fit what they wanted to accomplish with Super. The mood, the tension, the gameplay style, all intermingles with itself to make for one experience. And if I compare simply one thing in a vacuum to something else in a vacuum, I don't think that's fair to Fusion or either game, honestly. At the end of the day, Fusion was designed to be its own experience. And while I'll still maybe make some comparisons to Super along the way, I think it's also important to keep in mind that Fusion is not trying to be Super. People in the comments have given me some numbers. Oh, I like how these things used to be the big bulky ones coming out, and now, like, they're withered foreground. But they do still stick up some, not just, like, the little things like this. Nice, it's small attention to detail, but it's nice. So, where do we need to go? If we want to get out, we need to go up. I kind of want to look around just a moment, though. Now that the vines have regressed, we can actually poop around a lot more than we could before. I think I need P-bombs for this. Hey, I want those. Come back. So, thinking about where we've been, where we have not been, there's the area to the left. Correct. Oh, right, can't go this way. If we go up, we can go over that large building, though. Before we go left, is there anything that we can do over here? If I wanted to say... Oh, there was the boss room down here. There was something in the upper right-hand corner. So, people have also been telling me that the charge beam is especially powerful in this game, and given me some number. There is this. Yeah. And we're gonna have to come back to it later. Yeah. And people actually posted some numbers, and the charge beam is, in fact, really powerful in this game. It's like 5 to 10 times as strong as just your regular shot. Which makes sense, considering you can, like, just really spam this thing. So they would have to make the charge shot really powerful to make it worthwhile. I believe, given our current missiles, the wide beam... I think a charged wide beam did more damage than a missile. So if you had, like, a single opportunity to do damage, a charge shot is better, but DPS-wise, the missiles were better. But I still think it was kind of on the edge. But now that we have plasma... so the numbers for plasma are... Apparently plasma is only very marginally more powerful than the wide beam. But it does damage every frame that it's overlapping an enemy, so that will rack up fast. And I believe charged plasma is the point when charge beam becomes just kind of what you use instead of missiles. Alright, this is water, and I can't do anything here. So I can climb up, though, and that guy is probably out of the way. All these guys are all over the place and in my way. Right! This room! Time to spend 20 minutes doing this. Oh man, first try. First time through here, this took... I was trying to do effectively the same thing, but first time through here, this took me like friggin' 5 minutes or something. Ooh, double up. Anything down here, or do you just climb back up? Oh no. Let me up. Let me out! Okay, so we got that one. I don't... Other than the water down there, nothing else immediately jumps out at me looking at the map. There are some places that... Why does this go all the way up here? There are some places that will have a hidden passage or something off the side of the screen, and just looking at the map, I'm not going to remember exactly where those are. But rest assured, we'll get to them eventually. Hey. Hey. Cut that out. Oh, you'll notice I do this a lot, and I did it in Super. It's a habit that I formed in Super, and I'm not entirely sure why. No, there was stuff back there. Oh, no. But it's whenever I need to standing morph like that, I'll jump and morph as I fall instead of just standing and falling. And I formed that habit in Super, and I don't Oh, wait, that's one way. So we gotta go down and around. I formed that habit in Super, and I can't exactly remember why. I think it's usually because I would morph like that whenever I was going to place a bomb. Get up there, come on. I think it's because I was going to do that whenever I would, like, place a bomb. And if I morph first and then bomb, I get blown in the air. So I would, like, lay the bomb and then do this. But I would, like... I mean, this is getting real eager about blowing me in the air. But I would effectively do something like that, which would let me morph, and, like, as I'm going down, I wouldn't get blown into the air. It's stupid little stuff, and that may have also been born of the time I spent running the game, where I actually cared about, like, moving faster on a frame basis. Okay, I don't trust this room. No, I still don't trust this room. Aha! I still only kind of trust this room. I mean, an energy tank is a big reward, though. Okay. Just checking for invisible platform, or invisible ledges on the far side. Oh, I could have gone through here. I thought it was a crumble block. Dang it. Oh well. Okay, we went through there. We are out of here. Alright, we did it, and we're free. What do you got for me, Adam? Sure did. I feel like Plasma Beam came a little bit out of nowhere, especially given how big a deal they made it. Maybe if they swapped it with, like... I feel like maybe if they swapped it with the next beam. I still think it would have felt like just as kind of weirdly... You just kind of got it, but... I don't know, I felt like they hyped it up and then you just kind of got it. Alright, let's go get those abilities so I can... Oh boy. In the Arc data room. Well, we have... So that's important. But we also have Plasma and Space Jump. So let's just take a brief moment. And see if we missed anything, that maybe I can go back. See if anything catches my eye. May not. Can I pause here? Sure can. Nothing jumping out at me. Okay, can I turn this around? Just see the whole elevator stop halfway. Go back up. Okay, Sector 4. Aqua. Aqua is still mostly underwater, so I don't think there's anything we can do in there. No, I do have P-bombs, so I can get that item. I think everything else is underwater. Yeah, sure. Let's go get that one thing. Probably just more P-bombs. No, this isn't the room that I thought it was. I thought we were coming into this room. I never remember what these blocks are. Speed booster. Okay, so you just can't do anything with those from this side. And I think these are bomb blocks, because you can't shoot them. Makes getting out of this room just a little awkward, but no biggie. Okay, so we need P-bombs to get something. More P-bombs. Okay, if that's the only thing we got in here, then we can move along. I think the next one over is TRO, the one I just came from. So we can skip by that one and get where we need to go. You know, just having spent some time with the game, and I think even some of my opinions of the game have changed that I pointed out before. Even like the speed booster thing, which I pointed out before. I feel like there's a degree of trust you kind of have to have in the design of the game, and that trust only comes with experience. And oh wait, I can just pause here. That trust only comes with experience and like actively playing through the game. So I can understand why I was apprehensive, and like I don't want to speed boost into a room that I don't know or remember what's in the other side of the room. Lava doesn't actually hurt a lot. Shocking. Oh, I have space jump, so I can go over here. But yeah, the design of the game is such that generally anytime you can build up a speed boost, it's safe to just keep careening forward. But when you don't have that trust in the design of the game yet, it's understandable that, like, I want to be able to approach cautiously at my own pace going into the next room, because I don't know what's in there. I don't know what's going on. But now that I've had some time with the game to build up that trust, so to say, for the most part, the game is pretty good. Yeah, for the most part, the game is pretty good about just, if you can build up a speed boost, you're good. You're safe to just careen forward. Let me out. Okay, so that did... Oh, man, going back that way is a long trek. I don't see anything else, so let's go back through the lava. Because there's the green door up here that I would like to examine. So what's in you? Don't trust that. Okay, gotta come back later. Okay, so that's it for SRX. Only one area left before we get where we need to go. Recharge, since we spent some time in lava. Can I go back up? I can't remember. At this point, I've played through this game like 6 times because I mentioned that I wanted to re-record a lot. That involved me playing through the entire game to get back a save state, or not save state, a save point at this point. Yeah, I think I can go back up. And there's a green door up there, and a thing. So if I can go back up, I will. Yeah, aren't you power bombs? Ooh, a red one. And it is an item. Okay, this, if memory serves, is an exit. There we go. So how do we get... Got it! Okay, so that does it for that. And then there is the... There's a room over here. I think technically I've already been in that room, but I forgot to map it when I was here playing through the game a second time. It is a recharge room. But you know where I haven't been? I haven't been back up here. We didn't have the height to go up here last time. Oh, it's a red door. Well, perhaps another time. Oh, you know, while I'm up here, I would have saved this for the final item collection because I never would have found them otherwise. No, I can't go that way. That's where the cables are. But there are 2 items up here that it's going to make my life a lot easier if I just collect them now. Yeah, if I can just go up here, then I think I can get back in this way. And then here... Aha! Okay, this is a missile block, so you can technically get this before endgame. You could technically get it your very first time run through here, but now that I've destroyed the block, I don't remember if there was a mark on this. But it is a very well hidden item. Like, I don't know if that's something that... I don't know if that's something I would have found on my own. I did find the path back here on my own, though. Because had to be some way to get back up there. And that path is there specifically for endgame, effectively. That's not important right now. So there's one more item that we can collect up here that I can remember. And it is actually back in the... back in here. I think this is another one that I, like, never would have figured out on my own. Yeah. No, come back. Okay, whatever. I don't think I ever would have found this one on my own. Just the camera doesn't pan over, there's no mark on the wall. Unless you're just power bombing everywhere, I don't think I ever would have found that one on my own. Okay, so that's it for up here. Or something from? Maybe get our prompt from Adam. And I think that'll do it for today. Okay, so, yeah, SRX, we already tried SRX. What was this one? PY, okay. Anything in here? There's the item up top there, but that's not something we can do. There are technically some things that I think we can get down below. That's a hall, though. And technically the only reason I know they're there is because of other reasons, so let's just not worry about them for now. Alright, back to Ark. What do you got for me? What are we doing? Oh boy. That's encouraging. That they were keeping on this station because the Federation is a bunch of geniuses. So, I think it was Ark that running around. Previously we saw a rather large shadow blaring by in the background. I'd be willing to bet it's gotten just a little more unhappy. Until next time, everyone, when we investigate this nightmare.